often we become uncomfortable about anger feelings, anger emotions, and tendencies for many people is to suppress the anger because they think they should not feel it or should not express it. And they end up suppressing their anger. The more it's suppressed, the more it keeps on building on the inside, increasing the stress, anxiety, and sometimes depression. But rather, instead of suppressing your anger, one thing you could do is to identify what triggered the anger, what brought it on, why are you angry, what is the reason for that anger. And for each reason that you come up with, try and come up with an alternative healthy response. And it's also important to differentiate between anger and aggression. Anger is a feeling, aggression is a behavior. But more often, we fail to distinguish between the two. Somebody can be angry without necessarily being aggressive or violent. Whereas somebody often who is severely, extremely angry fail to have effective ways of expressing the anger, but instead of expressing it, they, in a positive way, it manifests in aggression. They become violent. So it's important to establish what triggered the anger. Why am I angry? What happened that brought this on? How could I respond differently in the future if I am triggered? Because anger normally carries information. Try and decode the message behind the anger, the message behind the feeling that you are feeling. Could it be that a need is not being met? Could it be that you felt disrespected, undermined, and you also felt like your needs are not being met, you're not being heard, you're not being taken seriously, you are denied the opportunity to express yourself or to be yourself? What is the message behind that anger? Was it that you felt violated? Because then when you are able to identify what triggered the situation that triggered the anger, chances are that you'll be able to come up with alternative positive responses to that, to be able to effectively and positively express your anger emotion, your angry feelings without being aggressive, rather than suppressing it, because it is unhealthy to keep suppressing your anger emotions. Because why do we always say that you have the word anger. If you put a D in front of the word anger, you end up with danger. Reasons being that when anger is not properly and effectively expressed, it can become a danger to the person who is angry and to those around them. It is how it is expressed, what you say, how you act, what your behavior becomes when you are angry, that then becomes dangerous. And it flips the anger from being anger to being danger, which manifests in aggressive behavior. We can find alternatives and better ways of expressing and managing our anger. This is all I wanted to say for today. Until next time,